What's up, everybody? This is Ben, and I'm going to give you another update here. Starting with HBAR. It's late here in Florida. It's like 10 o'clock. I guess that's not really late, but not a lot going on, honestly. I mean, I've seen a lot of comments and tweets about people freaking out about how HBAR's not doing anything and, it's never going to run or whatever. But let's just remember, the big picture here. We're in a very, very big channel of consolidation here, and we have been for over 2 months now. So that's a good thing to me. I know it's not as fun as if it, as it just flying out, into the heavens, but this is part of the process, and as long as we're making strides, then I'm okay. And we've managed to make this step one where we're holding 28. Step two was trying to hit this lower high and stab at it, which we've done quite a few times. We haven't been able to do step three, which would be to break it, to actually break this lower high and retest it successfully. And that's what I'm watching for on HBAR. Until then, I see us just ranging in here, and maybe we even go lower as Bitcoin goes lower. But this is an important line here. I don't draw these lines just for fun. Big time, big money traders trade on these lines. They know that breaking this lower high is an important thing for HBAR. It's the first step in it making a reversal here and starting to continue to go up. And so some people don't want it to go up. They'd rather it go down so that they can buy more cheaper, with big money and then let it go up. I know we had a big sell-off here. I think it was from like something happened with maybe just one account that sold a few million dollars worth of HBAR. But this is what I'm watching. I want to see this break. Until then, I feel like we're just going to range. It's going to be a bit boring. And that's about it. That's all I have for HBAR, honestly. What I can do is this, point out these things one more time, is that this was Bitcoin's first dump here, the big one, remember? And then we pointed out that the second one that happened, Bitcoin actually went lower than here, but HBAR didn't go as low. So now we can kind of draw this out, this uptrend here, and we can see that we are literally right at it. This was Bitcoin's third little dump, which happened today. And once again, HBAR did not go nearly as low as the last one. So that is a positive thing. And then I guess what I could do is just go ahead and continue to draw out this lower high here. And along with this, get this nice and perfect. There we go. Along with this uptrend, and what we want to see is HBAR stay above this uptrend. It's fighting hard for it right now. So, I'm okay with all this. I don't want to see this fall and then make a move and get rejected there. It's different if it falls and then fights back through it and comes up. That's fine. But to fall down and then come up and get rejected, not the greatest thing for me. That would make me think we're probably going to come back down and maybe test the lower areas of my buy zone again. So we are literally right now on the cusp of this, hanging on. It is hanging on, which is good. This candle's actually looking kind of nice right now. And it just started. We're only 15 minutes in, seeing some volume come in. But yeah, we're not seeing these huge. I mean, look at this volume candle. We need to see some of these kind of volume candles come in, and that's kind of what I'm waiting on HBAR. I can point out that the Bitcoin dominance thing is a pretty big deal. Finally fell below 50, and the last time, guys, that happened was back in 2017 in December, the end of December, right around Christmas time. And You guys may have been there, you may have not. I was definitely there, and it was a very scary day for me because at the time, all Bitcoin was doing was going up. Like it was this new thing, and it was just going up, 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 and everyone was freaking out. And I was like, "This is the easiest thing in the world. It's just going up." And then the dominance fell, and then it crashed. This is where it crashed. Bitcoin completely crashed out, and then this started the alt season with this move up here. And so that's kind of what we're waiting on, or that's what I'm waiting on to see. How low do we go this time with the Bitcoin dominance? Does it continue to fall and get down into the mid 30s again? It might not, but I can tell you right now that it fell below 50, which is the first time it happened in about 4 years. And these are daily candles here. Well, and so we should watch to see. We're going to definitely take a run at this. It'll try to run back up. Does it bust through, or does it get rejected at 50 and start to head back down? If so, I would expect Bitcoin prices to either remain, right where they are and kind of range, and or go down. And unfortunately, if they go down, alts are probably going to go with them. At least some of them. It's great to see that some of the alts are, kind of forgetting about Bitcoin and just doing their own thing. That's usually a really good sign of alt season beginning. Sometimes it takes a coin like Ethereum or something like that to get it going. Ethereum's on a great move right now, and not really given much of a care at all about Bitcoin. It's just going. Another cool coin is Matic, and that coin is just on an absolute mission right now, and doesn't really show any signs of slowing to me at this point. It's doing exactly what it should be doing with these nice patterns, and then taking a break and then making another. It's just putting in higher highs and higher lows. It's allowing this RSI to stay. It's not getting into the overbought position. It's staying in a good position, and it's going to probably continue to rise. I tweeted about I have a really good friend that got in early on this. And it wasn't even early. It was like in October of last year or whatever, 6 months ago, and tried to get me to buy in, and I didn't. So he went in with like 30 grand, and if it gets to $1.10, he's gonna make $1 million, which is pretty cool. It's an awesome story, and those kind of stories happen, especially during alt season. I'm happy for him. So I hope it keeps going. And that's another thing. Like if if your coin's not pumping and your friends are, or whatever, I see so much trash talking online and everything. It does nothing for you. It does nothing for your mental state or anything. So probably means you're over leveraged and got too much money in and too much stress going on. So maybe take a break from it, or be encouraged that coins are actually pumping. I mean, everything could be dumping right now instead, but we have coins that are playing against Bitcoin right now and going up, which is a good sign. HBAR isn't doing it yet, but I believe it's going to, and so I'm continuing to accumulate as it moves. And that's my thoughts. So hopefully that helps you guys out, and hopefully it maybe calms some of your nerves. I'm not worried about what's going on here. People are like, oh, the whales just keep selling, or they're suppressing the price. At some point, those all get bought up, so at some point it's going to go, I think, anyway. And that's why I'm in it. And if you don't believe that, then you probably shouldn't be in it. Quick look at Doge. I mean, people hate this coin, a lot of people, but I think those are the people that aren't in it early, and they're just probably salty that they're not in it. So it is a real coin. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to pump because of memes and crazy things online, and that's exactly what it's doing. Some people are actually trying to make use out of it, like Mark Cuban using it at his stadium, with the Mavericks and stuff like that. Obviously, Elon Musk pumps it all the time, and who knows if he has something in mind for it, or if he's just playing games. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care, because this is a meme coin and it pumps on memes, and that's what it's doing. And our culture lives for this stuff. And so, I'm not telling you to put your money in it and, you know, you do whatever you want. This is more of a gamble kind of coin, I think, for me. But you can see Elon makes one little tweet about Saturday Night Live, and we get this giant move up, and now we've have this new floor at 30 cents, which is a big move for, in a very important spot, as you can see, for Doge. And so I think it's great for crypto in general. I hope that Saturday Night Live does do a skit on it. I hope they do. It's just more, press for crypto in general, and gets people involved, and it's kind of an entry coin because it's cheap. And yes, people are going to lose money, I'm sure, when it dumps, but Bitcoin dumps too. So you can't just say that about Doge. I mean, every one of these coins dump and people lose money. I've lost a ton of money. I think it's just part of it. That's how you learn. So that's my 2 cents. I'm just kind of saying it's been a bit boring for HBAR, but it's kind of just doing its thing. I'm still accumulating. I'm not worried. I'm watching Bitcoin dominance, paying attention to certain levels, and the most important to me is breaking this lower high for HBAR. And maybe we're going to see it kind of play out like this over the next day or so, and it's either going to break it or it's not. And if it doesn't, it's probably going to just come down to here, and then we'll try again. So before this gets too long, that's about it. I'm going to lay down and probably go watch a movie with my wife, and I'll see you guys, or maybe tweet about it in the morning and kind of see what this is looking like. All right, you guys have a good night. Talk to you later. See you.